Hello, this is Cochise Pearson, and this special message is for the gentlemen. And I have a treat for you. Before I delve into my topic, things men should never do in a relationship or getting to know a woman, I want to highlight, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please, if you like this content, I want you to press that button and give me a thumbs up. Now, moving forward, if you want to win a woman over, and if you want to garner respect from a woman, particularly if you like her and you want to have a future, well, there are some very important tips that you got to remember and master so that you can actually have a future with this woman. Number one, seeking validation. I always tell my male clients that when you are dating someone, you are not seeking her validation. You are not trying to get her stamp of approval for anything. It is you, the man, who is the one who is confident, and you want to graduate to being supremely confident. So always remember, you do not put yourself in a position to always ask her opinion about you losing weight or about you actually moving forward to a different career. Not at the beginning, okay? You want to have it together and you want to present that image that you are organized. Number two, over-explaining yourself. Now, let's just say that you made a blunder, a mistake, and you guys are out together and you order food for her and she happens to be allergic to, let's say, scallops or fish. You just made a mistake. All right, you apologize and you keep it moving. You don't have to continue to say over and over again, honey, I'm sorry. That is just unnecessary, and you want to just make sure that you just keep it very brief and just mention it once, I'm sorry, and that's it. Now, when you meet a woman and it's like the first month, the first 2 months, the beginning of the courtship, you do not want to be too available, because if you do so, you are giving her the impression that you are very easy, and as a result, she is not going to be motivated to continue to talk to you. You want it to be a chase. You want to be mysterious. You want her to always be thinking and guessing, okay, instead of her having all the cards on the table that shows your every move. So remember, do not be available, especially when she's always texting you, when she's always calling you, all right? I mean, it's good for you to return the text, okay, and return the phone call, but don't do it instantly. Now, moving forward, let's just focus on a hypothetical. You are in the process of picking her up, and you're late, a half hour late or 45 minutes late, and it's not a perpetual habit. And you get to the destination to pick her up and you see that she's pissed. And you make the mistake by constantly apologizing over and over and over again. I always tell my male clients that if you make it a habit of saying that you're sorry, please forgive me, you look weak. A woman does not want a weak man. She wants a strong man. All you got to do is be very sincere and just say it once, I'm sorry, it will not happen again, and that's it, and you move on. I also tell my male clients, it is imperative that if you like a woman and you're very infatuated with her, you don't put her on top of the ladder. You do not put her on a pedestal, because if you do that, it's going to get to her head. And you do not want her to be big-headed thinking that she's all that. So it's very important that you treat her just like you would treat any other woman. But of course, you are respecting her. But more importantly, you're showing her that she is just a human being, and that's it. Now, I understand when you guys go out, you may want to surprise her like on her birthday or during the holiday season. That's fine to acknowledge her that you love her and that you care for her, but you do not at the beginning want to put her on a pedestal. Now, lastly, I want to highlight that you guys cannot make her the center of your life, okay? You got to make sure that you have your own hobbies, you have your own interests. Women are very intrigued and very infatuated with a man who has it together, someone who is focused and he knows where he is going in life. And as a result, you have a lot on your plate, but you're making time for her, but she knows that you are a trailblazer. So it's very important that you show her that you are a leader, that you show her that you are taking the initiative to build a great future for you, and that's how she will respect you. This is Cochise Pearson. If you like this content, I want you to press that button and to give me a thumbs up, and check out my brief video on the 6 tips that men should never do to impress a woman. Thank you.